Welcome to another presentation by the Bronze League Association. I'm Face.
And I am Lenny Four Fingers.
Lenny is a new caster here. George Pancake is on vacation. And we're bringing you a nice game from the bronze and silver-ish divisions of League of Legends. Lenny, what are you expecting to see today?
Well, I'm expecting to see 10 champions altogether, 5 per team. They're going to come out, and there's going to be probably at least one AD carry, one AP carry, a support, a tank, and maybe a second AD carry if they really want to go offensive.
Yeah.
Face.
Wow. Now, I would be very surprised to see a second AD carry, but
I would too, but we are in the Bronze League Association.
This is the Bronze League Association. These are bronze players mostly, and anything is possible. That's absolutely right.
Yes.
I think that this game is going to be just another gorgeous game here to spectate.
I would say so as well. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, tell me about your experience with League of Legends here with the game. I know you have quite a bit of experience.
I have quite a bit of experience. You're correct. I played back in '96 when the game first came out. I was a strong Annie back when she was really the only way you went when you wanted to blow things up. You said, "I'm Annie. I got my teddy bear, and I'm just going to go for it." You know what I'm saying?
Right on,
and that's what I did, and I rose to the top. I rose right to the top.
Where did you play that Annie?
I played her mid. Where she really likes to... You mean where in the game or where physically was I living?
Yeah, well, you can say both if you like. That's fine.
Well, I was living in Scotland, of course.
Oh, of course.
That's where my family is from. And
what part of Scotland?
Edinburgh. Yeah, and I lived there for 4 years while I was on a professional league team in '96. And I just let it fly, and I rose to fame real quick. That was when Annie was the one to do.
Yeah. Now, in these games, you can definitely ban champions out. I'm curious, what were your fallbacks when Annie wasn't? When Annie was banned, when Annie wasn't available.
Well, if it wasn't Annie, then my number 2 would be Kale. You know, because I really like to help my team. Sometimes I got my sword, I got my angel wings. I go in there, and I get up really quick to the tower, and I'm doing that sword thing where it's on fire, and you're just getting everybody at once, and then I put a little shield on somebody, and they would carry the team to victory. Yes. Are we going into the game here?
Well, we're going to be on a slight delay for the game. You know, we don't want any cheating here. Obviously, you know, teams communicating with each other. So, just a couple minutes here. Let's analyze what we've got.
I want to analyze.
We're looking at a couple teams.
So
all right.
The first thing I notice is that all the characters have selected Flash as one of their abilities.
Yes.
Key ability. You use it. You flash in. You flash people, and you kill them, and you get out.
Yeah.
That's what you do with Flash, and I think that's a great, really strong ability.
Yeah. I think it's a really good ability,
I think it's a great one.
Now, what kind of moves can you combo with Flash, in your experience?
I like to flash and then use my ult, which on different characters is different things, as you know.
Absolutely,
you might use it, and you might do a lot of damage, and then you get out. That's what it's very simple, really. Yeah. If you have any other questions, please don't ask them. About that specifically.
Well, I would like to... Okay, now, pick an ult, that you're going to really use Flash with.
I would say my favorite ult is Spider Form on Elise. It's not really an ult. It's one of those ults where it's in the ult position. It's on the R key.
Yeah.
But you do a lot of other things with it. You go back and forth, and you flash, and you Spider Form, and you W, and you get in there, and you really go for it, and then you get out.
Yep.
Get in and get out. That's what Flash is all about.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Now we've got some interesting champions here in this game here.
Interesting champions.
That we're looking at. So, I don't know. Just single one of these out. What do you think's going to happen with these guys here?
Well, now this is an interesting champ here. This is Leona. She has an ability where you can protect her from damage. and that really helps you take less damage when you're in a fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the first thing you want to do is use that when people are attacking you. Because you don't want to use it when you're not being attacked.
Yes.
You want to use it when you're being attacked so that damage doesn't go through to your HP, because if you lose your HP all the way down to the bottom, you lose.
That's when your character goes back to the graveyard.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm going to take my jacket off.
That's fine. Go ahead and do that.
We get really
Leona is very strong support. She's very solid right now. Very hotly contested pick.
I agree. I totally agree.
Now, for this game, we aren't going to see the picks and bans. We're not going to be going through that.
No.
So we're not going to see what wasn't available. I'm thinking that probably on one end we saw a Thresh ban, because he's another hotly contested pick right now, and he was not picked up in this game. Have you ever seen Thresh before?
I've seen Thresh. He likes to go in the jungle sometimes.
Really? You've seen Thresh in the jungle?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That was back in '96.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that must have been a much different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just remember that.
Now, what I'm looking at here is that we've got a gold Orianna and a gold Elise from last season.
We've also got a Janna with not a lot of clothes on. That will help distract the enemy, so that when she's going for them, that they just look at her and they die.
Absolutely.
That's really what I like about
because
that.
they look at her and they're distracted, so they're not really on with their combo moves, you know. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Okay, so on the blue side, we've got Ashe, Zed, Rengar, Janna, and Amumu. Now, Amumu is going to be in the jungle. We've got a Rengar top, Zed mid, and Janna and Ashe in the bot lane. On the purple side, we've got Orianna, Elise, Draven, and Yasuo there. Definitely Orianna is going to be in the mid. Elise is going to be in the jungle. Draven and Leona are going to be in the bot lane, and that's going to leave Yasuo in the top lane.
You don't have to tell me. I know where they go.
Absolutely.
And
what do you think about that? What do you think about the matchups?
I think it's really strong.
A few of these. For who?
For Ashe.
Really?
I think it's really strong for her to be where you said she was.
Yeah.
Because that's where she can really shine, and she can flash in, and she can get out, and just, she flashes, she kills them, she gets out.
Yeah.
That's really what she's all about as a character.
Yes, and it's important.
And the move Flash. That's what that's about.
Yeah, Flash is good. It's important for Ashe to have Flash because she doesn't have an escape.
Because it rhymes also.
Yes.
Ashe
now,
Flash.
have you ever had an experience with Ashe?
An experience or like
experience at all? Just in the
yeah. Well, no, I've never used it. Is that a Valentine's Day themed costume?
Yes, it recently came out.
It looks recent. Yeah. Okay, that's good because we're
looks very
Valentine's
much like
Day.
Kate Upton, actually.
Oh, I see that.
I was thinking that. Yeah,
I definitely see that. No,
yes.
I haven't had much experience with Ashe, especially now Valentine's Day Ashe. But from what I understand, she's a very strong character who really uses her abilities to the fullest. Whenever they need to be, especially in team fights, and especially in the mid lane where she might be today.
Yes. Yes.
Because I like how she really dominates the mid lane sometimes.
Ashe, talk to me. Talk to me about Ashe in the mid lane.
I don't know. I think she's pretty strong at it. I don't really want to go too in depth with it. I don't want to go over the heads of our viewers here because this is Bronze League. It's not like Silver League. It's not Gold League. It's not Platinum. It's not Diamond. It's not Masters. It's Bronze, and Bronze is where you get the basics. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got a 42% lagging behind as usual. It's taking a while.
Yeah, Leona is running off of a small toaster.
A toaster.
Nothing against her. It's
it's fine.
A very long time to load in.
In general, you don't want that.
Yeah.
As your primary means of lull.
Yeah, I'm noticing that as well. Now, Leona's running Exhaust. What do you think about that? With Flash. She's got Flash and Exhaust.
Now, Exhaust is an interesting choice because you use it and it exhausts your opponent into being very defensive, very quick on the defense, and then you flash in with the Exhaust, you flash in, you exhaust, you flash out. That's what you do. And I really think that is a strong combination with Leona. As I said, she's a tank. She has a W button that can shield her from damage at the right time.
Yes. And you can only use Flash once.
Only once. I meant flash out metaphorically, of course.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, because
you run out.
You want to be flashy,
but you flash as quick as you you run as quick as you can, so it's like a flash.
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah.
Glad we
and Leona typically does have some movement speed. You might run the mobility boots.
The mobility boots are a good choice. The health potion, also a good choice. Because, you know, when you get in there, you really want as much health as you can have. Because, like I said, when you lose it, you're done. Okay, here we are in the game.
Yeah, we're getting in here.
What happened to the game here?
We're getting in. We're getting in. Okay. No worries.
Okay.
All right.
Now, is this game live? I forget.
This game is live.
Oh,
now,
wow.
We are on a little bit of a delay, obviously, with the game here.
Obviously. But that's fine.
We're going live. These players are they're looking at possibly a division up. So LP is on the line for these guys.
LP. LP is very important because it can help you buy more champions, and it can help you buy more skins.
Well, actually, that's IP.
Oh, that's
RP. Yeah.
Sometimes my I's and R's get confused.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. And league points are your divisional points.
And what do you do with those? Remind me again. Remind the viewers at home.
You gain and lose them for games. You know, you get into a game, you lose LP, and you rank down. So these guys, they're looking to rank up. Obviously, you want a little bit more LP.
More LP, rank up. Less LP, rank down.
Yep.
That's simple enough.
Yep. Okay. Now, what are we seeing here? What are we seeing here?
Now, there's a lot of characters hiding in the grass. Now, there's about to be a fight right here in the middle of the grass. And now I don't think he can kill him because he's only level 1. It's very tough to do now.
Right.
Turns around.
Suo on Rengar. Rengar is really going hard here.
He really wants this early game kill, but I don't think it's going to happen because he has a health potion. Like I said, you get the health potion. Really, it helps your survivability.
Yeah, these guys are setting up in the jungle here. What are they doing?
Well, I would say that they're getting ready to get this buff because this crucial buff is what you want. As soon as you can get it, you get a lot of experience from the kill, and you get a lot of money from the buff.
Now this Rengar is really taking some aggression to the next level here.
You know, I would be surprised. I'd be surprised if he stayed there for much longer. I think he should really get out of there. I think that he should just quit while he's ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right,
now, they've been waiting a long time for this
now.
Yeah, there they go. Oh, look at that. Now, perfect timing. They noticed they knew when it was going to spawn, and they used the ability right before it was going to spawn.
Yep. We're 10 seconds after the blue buff here.
That's
very
key.
Early stages, and they were able to really throw in on that buff. Now this is Orianna Zed in the mid lane. What do you think about this matchup here?
I think it's really interesting because Orianna, her goal obviously is going to be the last hit.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to want a last hit. She's going to want to get all this stuff. She's going to want to hit as much as she can, get the levels, get the gold. Zed, on the other hand, is going to want to last hit his own creeps. His own minions.
You can do that.
You can. So they're last hitting on that side. He's last hitting on that side. Whoever gets the most gold is going to have more money to buy more stuff, and that would get them ultimately closer to a victory.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So that's what I think about the mid lane. Now he's got to be careful right here because he's getting really attacked now. That tower.
Now that ignite, that ignite might be the end. Yasuo's going real deep here. That is first blood for Yasuo.
Might get killed. Oh,
he's gonna pay for it with the ignite. Wow.
Now you don't want to pay for it with the ignite.
Yeah. But it's an even trade. So that lane,
1 for 1,
they're both going to get a kill there. They're both going to be sort of on the same, rung in the ladder. Got an early gank set up here coming in. Zed is looking real low on health. And he's going to flash over the wall. It's a nice flash. Orianna's in deep trouble. But I'll tell you, Mumu's in worse trouble because he's dead.
Mumu, you don't want to be dead. Because every second that you're dead is seconds that you're losing gold.
Exactly.
And if you're losing gold, you're not gaining it, and you're not going to be able to buy items with that said gold.
Exactly. That's sort of the whole game.
The game, the point of the game. That's you don't want to die.
Yeah, now this bot lane is really pushing the turret on these Draven and Leona combo.
He leveled up.
Janna and Ashe here really doing some work.
This fight between these two has been since second 1.
Yeah.
They have had each other's numbers, and they've been looking to get some kills.
Absolutely. Okay. And they've been really duking it out up there.
Just duking it. I mean...
Now, Rengar, he's got a heal.
He does have a heal.
He's got a heal. So he can use that to sort of sustain in lane, whereas Yasuo, unless he's running lifesteal, he's not going to have much sustain.
He can't, which is an obvious advantage for the guy you just said. He's really strong.
Rengar, yeah. Elise coming in for a gank on the bot lane.
She goes up, she jumps back down.
She's gonna try and do everything she can.
Run with her
flash.
spider form. She gets in there.
That's a cocoon from Elise. A very good cocoon, and that is a kill.
Now that's
for Draven.
A great thing you want to do is run through the river and gank people, because when you gank them, they lose money, they lose gold. They're not going to win without gold.
Mumu's coming in for a bandage toss. He lands it. Rengar's right behind him, but I don't think he's going to get up there.
I don't think he's not fast enough. If there's one thing you need to buy on Rengar, it's boots, because you need to be fast, you need to run, and you need to kill people while you're running. And if you can't run fast enough, you can't kill them. Now they're in the grass here.
Yasuo is really engaging here on the Rengar.
But he jumps out because he has an ability that lets him jump out.
Yep. What's that ability called?
Jump out. I'm sorry, it's from 96. That's what it was called before it was updated.
That's right. That's right. Well, we're back in the bot lane here. Draven is by himself. Leona is back at base. She's coming up.
Now, the one thing about being by yourself, you get more experience because you don't have to split it between the people near you.
Exactly.
So when he's by himself, he's, as long as he can hold his own, he's getting a lot of experience, which can pay off in the long run.
Right, but Jaina is really picking him apart right now. He is actually going to have to back after that. Now, Orianna, she's got quite a range, and she can really force this Zed out. The Zed is melee.
Zed is melee, so he has to be very close to do any damage.
Yep. So he's going to be throwing Qs out, trying to get the CS.
In general, you got to be good. You have to be very good if you're a melee up against a range in the mid lane.
Yep.
Because the range can just keep shooting at you from far away, safely behind their minions. They can't be hurt by them, and you want to keep that. But if you are the melee, then you have to be on your game.
You got to be on your game. There's no question about that. Absolutely. Yeah, that Rengar is looking at a very low health bar. He's going to back, actually.
He is going to back out.
Just take the time to back. Spot lane's now hitting 5. They've got quite
they have a lot of stuff, and they're right by their tower, which is a great place to be when you're farming, because you got the support of the tower. You have easy creep access because your opponents can't attack you because you're right by the tower. They're going to die.
Yep.
And it's really where you want to be if you want to gain gold.
Absolutely. And CS across the board. Ashe has got a advantage on CS in the bot lane there. She's looking at 37 right now. Draven's at 26. A little bit more gold for Ashe from that.
More gold means more money, means more closer to victory.
Yep. And actually, the purple team is looking at a 1K advantage on gold across the board.
Which is strong. That's enough to buy at least 15 health potions.
Yeah.
And the more health potions you have, the closer you are to victory, because again, you have more health.
Am I right?
You are.
So this bot lane is looking pretty solid for the blue team. They're keeping purple team there under turret a lot. It's a nice skin from Ashe.
It is a real nice skin. The skins are top notch.
Yeah. Would you buy that skin?
I would buy it if it was free.
If I gave you a small amount of money,
then yes, because that's essentially free for me, so I would say yes.
Exactly. We got some action going in the bot lane. That's an ult from Jaina. Draven is in trouble. He's exhausted.
Oh, and we're just...
Orianna is going down hard.
That's a quality gank, really.
That was a quality gank from Rengar, from the top lane, actually.
From the top lane.
Yep. Now that's a dead Ashe there in the bot lane. Good ganks. Mumu is in the area, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with that.
I don't think so either. He really has to have more CS for that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So they're happily just farming up there in the bot lane. Yasuo has really got this Rengar's number, but he's taking a lot of hits there.
A lot from the tower. He's got his minions there, but you know what? It's not enough if you're at a tower and you're only level 7, as he is.
Yep.
You got to be a little stronger before you can tower dive.
Absolutely. A little bit more. Mumu picking up the red there, very important. Now, what is your experience with the red buff?
I think it's a strong buff. I think it's different than the blue buff. I think that overall the red buff will give you more offensive capabilities.
Yep.
The blue buff will give you more defensive. You get more regeneration in the blue offense. You get some more damage or something like that. And you go and you just let it all out.
Yeah. Now the red buff does have a damage over time effect that it applies when you attack.
That is a strong buff.
Yep. So you're going to get some more damage over time with the red buff. And got some action here. Mumu is in on Oriana. Oriana just used the ult. That's an ult from a Mumu.
Oriana just
Zed is going to be able to...
in this lane right here. Oh, and we're not
Oh, we got some action top lane. That's a dead Rengar.
Wow.
Solid kill.
Rengar.
From Yasuo on Rengar.
Rengar really is going to have to step up his game right here because he's been getting a lot of pressure and he hasn't really been capitalizing on the pressure.
Yep. You got to capitalize on the pressure.
You have to capitalize the P.
He's going to try and take out this turret early. He's taking a lot of damage, though.
A lot of damage.
Elise is there with him. Maybe the both of them can take down that turret. We're back to bot lane here.
Now, they've got a ward in the grass.
Yeah.
You want to put that ward in the grass because if it's in the grass, you can see people that are in the grass.
Well, and we got to engage from Leona. Very solid. Ash is taking a lot of damage from that. Good disengage from Jaina. She might get knocked out here.
You know, that's a very good escape move. She's got a solid flash, and she used it to her fullest ability to get out of there.
Now look at what we're seeing here between the ADCs. Ash is sitting on a BF sword and boots here. Draven has got Berserker Greaves and the Vamp Scepter. Now, how do you think that's going to go there? Leona is going to... that's an ult from Ash.
We got to put that on hold.
We got to put it on hold. And Leona is doing some work right now. She is gone. She is dead.
Right now.
Draven is also dead. Wow. Clutch moves from a Mumu coming in right at the end there.
Wow, that's
very solid.
That's really what you want to see as a player.
Now let's go back to this analysis here. So we've got Ash on a BF sword. We've got Draven now picking up a BF sword. How do you think this matchup's going to go?
Well, the player that got the BF sword first, BF of course standing for booty fun.
Yeah,
booty fun. You got a lot of fun with it. And you really... Whoa! Somebody else died.
Yeah, that was Ash in the bot lane there. Elise came in. And their turret's down, but... That's a solid move by Elise.
It's a solid move by Elise. She's a great ganker. Back to the swords.
Yeah.
You know, you want the sword before your opponent.
Yeah.
So if she gets the sword first, she's going to be... Again, hasn't bought enough health potions. If it was me, I would buy more. I'd buy at least 4 to be safe. Maybe 5. Maybe 5.
Now, what do you think, sort of mid-game, what you're going to do with the health potions there?
Mid-game, you want to use the health potions when you're in the jungle. Because when you're in the jungle, you take a damage from creeps. You want to keep that health up so that when you need to be in a fight, you can be. But you also want to get that experience from the creeps. So you keep it up with the health potion.
Very solid.
And there's a ward there. She wants to kill it. Good job.
Got the ward. Now you got to think 12, 13 minutes into this game here. 12:34 to be exact. They're going to be looking at Dragon.
They're going to be looking for Dragon because they're
That's an Ash ult.
Kill it. Ash ult.
That's an ult on Zed.
When they use the ult, they really want to use it. They really want to get in there.
Very good flash from Zed. He's going to get the Elise with the death mark. Very nice. Leona's going to fall as well.
And right there, they're 9-9. The team and the gold. Look at the gold. We were there. Blue team was down by over 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
over 1,000.
And now it's within 200.
200 gold. That's nothing.
Yeah,
that's nothing.
200 gold is a tower.
A tower. That's.
And it looks like a tower is going down in mid right
so
now.
It looked like purple was being strong, but now blue's coming back.
Yep.
And if they capitalize on this momentum that they have, they can really turn it into something.
Which they have. There you go. Mid turrets down, bot lane turrets down. Amumu is getting crazy eyes on this blue buff. He's trying to take away the blue buff. Draven is incoming here, and he might try and contest this.
He's going to try to contest it. He definitely does not.
Mumu
want to
is going to take the blue buff with the
up.
smite. Ash is on his way. That's a Leona ult on a Mumu. He's going to get out of there with the chain ult. Oh, and the Draven axe comes out.
The axe is really hard to dodge.
Yeah,
from Draven.
And does an insane amount of damage.
Insane.
Now they're on the chase here. Yasuo ults or flashes through the wall. He's gonna try and chase this Ash down. Boom, double kill. and he's out with the dash.
And that's really gonna see, like I said, but they didn't capitalize on that strength that they had. They let it go. They got a little over greedy with the blue buff.
Yeah.
And Draven came in there and he killed. He got a kill off. They got 3 kills off that.
Yep.
And now they're gonna get a tower off of it as well.
And in League of Legends, sometimes you get an advantage, right?
You do sometimes.
You get an advantage sometimes, and if you stick around, if you don't, just take that advantage for what it is, back out, go back, you can put yourself in a bad spot.
You really can. You really want to.
And I think Blue put themselves in a bad spot.
It's like what they say with stocks. When you have a good stock, you want to keep it, but you don't want to go like when the stock's up. You don't want to buy it at its peak. You want to buy it when it's on its way up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with League of Legends. You
Yeah.
want to, when you're on your peak, you got to back off a little bit.
Yeah. Now how do you buy, stocks like that? How do you sit there and go, you know what?
Well, you see where the momentum is.
Stock.
You see where the momentum is, and when a stock has had great momentum, when it's had it for a long time, that's when you back off. You don't You don't go in there. You don't go in there too strong when you already.
Blue buff is dragging it. They're
really
dragging it. They're snagging the dragon.
Snagging the dragon.
They're rolling up there. This is going to be uncontested.
Uncontested.
Yeah.
Lots of gold for that team.
Lots
from
of
the dragon.
gold. How much gold does dragon give?
200.
Nice. Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot there. So that's going to sort of bring us
that
closer.
Will buy you at least 3 health potions.
Gold average.
If not 4.
Yeah. Well, and you were talking about the importance of health potions.
I was. They're very important. They give you they put your HP
They're
up.
hanging around in this
Exploding Spider and it gets him.
Yep. It's definitely going to get him.
But he's got enough health because he has a health potion.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yes.
See? That was Jaina, but Leon.
Yeah, that was actually a different champion.
Yeah, different champion, same health potion.
Rengar is really getting bullied out of this lane here. I gotta tell you.
From day one, that's what I said. He had his number.
Yep. But they are going for this Yasuo right now. They got a 4v1.
Wow, 4v1. I don't know if he can get out of this.
That's a Yasuo.
And he almost gets him, but he gets out of there.
Oh,
Jaina
man.
Really,
that was a close call for Jaina.
Almost got Jaina. But again,
that's going to be a dead Yasuo.
She's a dead Yasuo. She's coming back a little bit. 10 to 12.
Now tell me about these items that we're seeing across the board.
The items are pretty strong. We got some swords down there for Draven. He's very strong with the swords. We got health potions for Ashe. Very strong with the health potions.
That's an ult from Ashe.
And she's
on Orianna. Leona ult to backfire. This might actually turn. Ooh. Very solid engagement.
Wow is all I can say. No.
Good dodge of the cocoon there from Ashe. Elise is on her though.
Wow.
It's a dead
If
Ashe.
there's one thing Elise can do, it's kill people.
Now, Leona is sitting very low. That's a kill for Rengar. Easy kill. She was pretty low health. Elise put herself in a bad spot there.
She really has. But she gets
They might turn this. Yasuo is there.
Wow.
Yasuo is coming in. Man, he is a dangerous samurai.
He is a danger. He's got a sword and he is not afraid to use it.
Have you ever seen The Last Samurai?
With Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've seen it.
Nope.
That's a dead Zed.
Dead Zed.
Couple of ninjas.
They're just 2 ninjas together. And Elise is going in there. Strong jungler.
Strong jungler.
So strong.
Now, if you were playing Elise, what would your first item be?
My first item would obviously be the item that gives you more damage to neutral minions.
Yeah.
Because the more damage you have, the better, the faster you can kill them, the faster you get gold.
Yeah. Now, this Rengar has got himself caught.
He's really in a pickle. He's got 2 champions. You never want to be too long one. And he goes down. He didn't even try to run. He didn't try to run because he knew if he tried to run, he wouldn't do as much damage and he'd die anyway.
He was trying to get out of there, and then he got Zenith Blade by
Zenith
Leona.
Blade. Really strong ult from Leona.
That's not an ult, but yes.
Really strong W move
that's
from Leona.
That's the E.
Really strong E move from
the W is the shield, and the Q is the stun.
Yes, of course.
So she wants to do the EQ. That's sort of
Leona's
Leona's
thing. She wants to run into stun.
Blue team is really pressing this mid. They're really looking solid on mid, trying to make some things happen.
They are.
Solid pink ward there from Kyren.
And they've got 16 kills and 31,000 gold, but they have 1 tower down. They have 3 towers. Blue team has 4.
Yeah. Now this Elise, look at her name while this engagement's going on. Turbo Tree. What do you think that means?
I think it means that she's very quick in the jungle. See that? She's in the jungle. She's turbo tree.
Yep.
Turbo tree.
And now she's in there. Yeah. Now purple has their lanes pushed out pretty well. They're all kind of hanging around.
Killing the wards. They don't want those wards. Okay,
that was a solid escape there from Zed. Oriole on
this
Jenna
is a
alone.
solid fight right here. Turbo tree slaying.
Boomer brings the ult in.
There's stuff everywhere. It's really strong. They kill everybody. And now they're pushing.
Draven's on the run right now. Zed's not going to be able to chase that.
The only one that survived in that whole fight.
Zed does not have any hard CC. That's one of the more difficult.
Which is why you need a character near him that will have CC. Wow.
Now Mumu went in there.
That's a really strong comeback. I thought he was going to die. I thought he was dead, and he came right back.
Yep. Donut. 2-1-2 on Yasuo there.
2-1-2.
Yep.
Strong combo.
Now we are 2 minutes 13 seconds here in the game. Did I say 2 minutes?
2 minutes, you said.
I meant 20 minutes. Yes.
Yeah, we've been
20 minutes
for a little longer than that.
24 seconds now.
Yep.
Into the game. Well, what are you thinking here? Stronger advantage, purple or blue?
You know, I like how purple is fighting. I like how they're doing their team fights. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm gonna give them the nudge. I mean, blue has like one more tower, same amount of gold, which you would think would put them ahead. But every time I see the whole teams get together, purple comes out on top.
Yeah.
So
when that last engagement, purple did not come out on top. So it's interesting you would say that.
Except for the last one, because that was their only one that was bad.
Yeah. What do you think went wrong there for purple?
I think that Jaina used her ult too quickly.
Yeah.
She needed to save it for the end of the fight.
Yeah.
That's
and
what
Jaina's on blue.
And Jaina's on blue. Well, that's what went right for blue team. That's what went wrong for purple team.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, got just sort of ward control going out here. Yeah, Zed is on the split push. Got Zed down there in the bot lane.
Now they just pinged the map on the bottom lane.
Yeah, they're gonna send Draven over there and keep
to
everybody else mid.
Yeah, because they want to keep. They're pushing their advantage.
What do you think about the split push strategy as far as it goes for the teams? Mumu is engaging on Yasuo there. That's a nice Mumu ult.
Solid.
Lashes in the back line's getting killed.
Wow.
This might be a problem for him. Rengar is taking a lot of damage right now. Leona's down.
There goes Leona.
Quick stun up on Elise.
Rengar, they get Rengar.
Rengar is down.
Elise
but Elise is gonna fall for that.
Get out of there.
Yep.
And now blue team's coming back.
Now Zed is still split pushing. He can hang in that bot lane. Scot free.
See, this is what I was saying. Blue team is really the team that's gonna carry ahead because they've got all the momentum.
Yep.
I said from the beginning, blue team was the one to watch.
Yeah.
Remember when I said that?
I don't.
Well, I did, and they were the one to watch.
You're absolutely right.
And they're going for the final tower in the mid lane before they get to the base tower.
Yeah, they're looking at an inhibitor turret here in the mid lane. Zed is taking out the bot lane turret. All of their outside the wall turrets have fallen now. Purple side they're in a very questionable spot, I would say.
Questionable to say the least, Alex. I mean,
who's Alex?
Face. Is there a sound coming from anywhere?
That is definitely not a cell phone.
What is it?
It could be the microwave.
Oh, you should have
put the microwave on.
Put popcorn for the match.
Exactly. I like to have popcorn with my match.
For 23 minutes.
What do you like to eat while you watch League of Legends?
I like to eat course and snacks. All kinds of snacks.
What kinds of snacks?
Peanuts, avocados.
Do you cook the avocado?
No, you don't cook the avocado. You don't know anything about avocados. You don't cook them. You put sauce on them. Little sauce.
What kind of sauce?
Salad dressing sauce.
Oh.
Dressing sauce.
What kind of salad dressing?
You get a little spoon.
Yeah.
You scoop it right up in there, and you watch Law, and you say, I'm scooping a Law, scooping a scoop.
Yeah, going right in. Yeah.
Going right in there.
Yeah. What do you have with that? I mean, it can't just be the avocado and sauce.
No, of course not. Of course not. You have a plate to hold the avocado.
Right. Oh, we've got an engagement. Ash is getting jumped on by Elise. That's a dead Ash.
That's a dead
for
Ash.
sure. Yasuo's jumping in. Mixed Spanish sauce by Armor. We got a lot of action here. Rengar is going down, and that is going to be a 4 for 3.
I need a.
No, 1 for 3. 1 for 3.
I need to clean out my eyes.
Are you okay?
Oh, that was so much. That was so much. I don't know what just happened there. That was a lot of stuff.
A lot of action.
Wow.
A lot of particle effects, and Purple Team's got 4. They only lost 1 in that engagement.
Now they're going.
Blue side lost 3. Now you were saying,
see, I said the whole time from the beginning the Purple Team had the momentum. They were going to come.
That's an Ash arrow on Leona, and she's down from the turret tank. Very nice. Yasuo's in the back line, and he is going to go down. That's a Jaina ult to heal everybody up, give everybody a nice.
Just when
Ash is in a bad spot.
The blue team is looking good. They're not.
Yeah. And games can swing like that, no problem.
Swing, swing to and fro. Swing, swing from the cherry tree.
Yep, exactly. Now, this Elise is really in a bad spot. She's going to repel up, and she's got nothing to go to. She's coming right back down.
She's
boom, and that's an Ori ult on top of Rengar. I don't know if he's going to get out of here. What is his name? Man of Corruption.
That's a dangerous name.
That's a dangerous name. We're seeing some real items come out here, I'll tell you.
Real items.
Draven is running a Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer, Berserker Greaves, and a Pickaxe. How do you think that compares to the Ash with the Infinity Edge, Bloodthirster, Berserker Greaves, 2 attack speed swords, and Adorn's
I think the Pickaxe provides a lot of utility.
Yeah. You're going to need that utility.
You're going to need that utility for when.
Boom! That's a dead Oriana. Jumped on from Rengar. Rengar is going crazy right now.
Now you see
he's going to die for it. At Yasuo, he's slowed and moves it. I don't think he's going to get it. Zed is coming in though. That's a Yasuo.
Wow. He's trying to do damage. He just can't.
He just can't do the CC.
Now here's what I'm saying. The whole time, blue team's got the momentum.
Yeah.
That from the beginning, I said blue team's going to be the one.
Yeah.
They're going to be the one to push, and they're going to be the one to shove.
Right.
And now they're going for Baron.
When we're sitting here at 26 minutes for 5 seconds, and we're going for a Baron.
Baron Geddon is the strongest monster in League.
He is.
He's the only monster that can spit poison. He's the only monster that lives in the water and that can kill everybody in 1 hit. You don't want to be near him.
Yeah. He's not killing anybody in 1 hit, though.
No, because they're really strong.
And blue team has slain him because he doesn't have that ability.
Now, what happens when you're level 18? Why don't you tell me, Face?
Well, when you're level 18, you've maxed out all your moves. You're probably close to full build. A lot of these guys have 2 or 3 items. But when you get to level 18, you should have enough farm to where you are really looking at a solid set of items.
You really are. You really are. And
Ash is just hanging out in her
chair. Sits in a Valentine's chair and gets back.
She's hanging out.
Gets back to the base.
We've got a lot of exciting action going on right now. Elise is taking her blue buff. Everybody's just kind of wandering around.
One thing I will say,
on the split push
Elise is a little behind in levels. She's level 14. I saw some people that are closer to level 15 or 16.
Yep.
You don't want to be you don't want to be behind.
You don't want to be behind. Now, typically, though, you will see junglers that are a little bit more behind on their level.
You're right, because they're giving up some farm to give to the carries, and it's really all about the carries. It's really all about the AD carry, the AP carry. As strong as they are, they want to get in, they want to kill everybody, they want to get out, flash in, kill everybody.
Yeah, now blue is without an AP carry. That's an interesting
That's an interesting choice. They have an AD carry in Draven.
Blue.
Of course.
That would be purple side.
Yeah. But sometimes I was colorblind in 96.
Yes. Yeah. I've been colorblind before. It's awful.
It wasn't fun.
I play on colorblind mode.
I was just going to say, I play on colorblind mode as well because I'm colorblind.
I'm not, but I do.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because your health bar is yellow, and I think that's cool.
I think that's cool too.
It's unique.
Because you know that
they're going for an engage here. This is very solid. That's an Ori ult to grab 2 people there.
And Elise gets in, gets out.
Misses the bandage toss, but you know what? That's a 5-person ult.
Look at all
Ash arrow comes in. Yasuo's in the back lines. That's going to be a problem. Elise jumps on Rengar, but she's not really going to do much. Blue team is full on, still alive. Everybody on blue team is alive. Mumu is taking Terra Pink, but you know what? He doesn't care. They're going to go for the Elise, and boom, she repels up, and she's got nothing to go to. Boom, she's dead.
And blue
Leona
team
is also looking
has
pretty low.
all the momentum here.
She definitely has all the momentum.
They have all the levels, and like I said, from day one, blue team is the one. Blue team is the team to beat.
And they're looking very good. That's a dead play, but she's a dead Leona for going in there. Ori is not going to offer too much here, and she goes down as well. This is just a steamroll from blue team. They really took that one advantage of the team fight.
Here they are.
That was a very good engage, I will say, from Mumu in the last seconds there.
Mumu has a great engage.
That is the game. Wow. I am impressed.
I've
with
never
the
been so
there.
excited in my entire life as I was the last 5 seconds.
That was pretty incredible.
There was a strong feeling that I had in my heart.
Yeah.
About
now, what did you think about Purple Team? Because they were looking pretty strong there. Some of those moments, but they didn't finish out the game there very well.
They couldn't because Blue Team had the buffs. It's all about the buffs.
Yeah.
Blue buff, red buff, blue team, blue buff. They got the blue buff. They pushed the tower. They pushed the top tower. They pushed the bottom tower. They really know how to push them.
Yeah.
Push, push, push. That's what I say. What are the 3 rules of real estate? Push, push, push.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself.
I couldn't either.
Now, we're actually going to go to an on-field report analysis from Pete Sassafras and George Pancake. They're going to sort of run down the game for us. And
they're going to cover everything we missed.
Absolutely.
Everything we didn't miss. And everything that we should have said that we didn't, a.k.a. missed.
There you go.
Okay. So enjoy that commentary.
Well, and thanks for joining us, Lenny.
Well, hey, thanks for letting me on here. I haven't been in the games for a long time.
Yeah, and we haven't had a lot of players with your level of experience here.
We really haven't. We really haven't.
So it's very exciting to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
And
I appreciate the time.
Spectating that very important
I appreciate
game.
the time you've given me.
All right, well, let's send it over for the desk here. Where we're currently located. I'm FaZe.
And I'm
We got a new guy to the booth here. What we like to call him in our part of the town, we like to call him what? Pete Sassafras.
That's right, George.
Pete Sassafras, and I'm George Pancake here. What did we just see in that game right there?
Oh, we just watched a game of League of Legends.
And how was it for you?
It was riveting.
It was riveting.
There was no riveting.
There was no ribbon, but it was still a wonderful time. Early game, what I thought, honestly, Purple Team had a huge advantage.
Yeah, it was looking grim at first for Purple Team.
What I was thinking was the Purple Team was up, and so it was looking good for them. And so Blue Team, kind of had to tell themselves, it's like, look, we got one chance at this. One chance not to mess up. And did they mess up?
Not at the end.
Didn't seem like it to me, at least.
No, they took it back.
And I'll tell you something. You ever play Ashe?
Once or twice.
Once or twice. I play her all the time. And what I've learned is that she's not that good.
She is a heartthrob, though.
She is. I'll tell you something.
It's that new skin, though.
It does stuff to me.
Yeah, I think it distracts the enemies.
Oh yeah, they're like, "Whoo, Ashe, hello."
Looking a little bit of cleaves.
They're
missing out on the
black
games.
cleavage, if you know what I mean. Like, throw that black cleavage at me. Let me see that rack you got. And so with Ashe, which was strange to me, late game, not even late game, mid to late game, really started to assume the role of the AD carry in the sense that she carried that game.
She definitely fulfilled the C of the ADC.
She was like, you ever seen Liar Liar? Because I just Jim carried that game. So, I mean, and a lot of it, I'll tell you, a lot of it was the play of all of them. Not just one individual. I think they communicated very well, and I think ultimately that was what was the downfall.
Well, they definitely rallied at the end.
Oh, yeah.
They were broken apart at first, and then they came together.
They were like a set of Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
That a little kid came along and kicked the Lincoln Logs in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, how are we ever going to rebuild? And then they got together.
They made a cabin.
And they were like, let's make a nice, dope cabin. You know what I mean? And they, to me, it seemed, at least it seemed to me, that they really used that well. And I think a lot of it was the Rengar play. A lot of just sneaking in there, jumping, snacking on some people.
Well, he wasn't looking that good early.
No, he was actually, well, I don't know if he was looking bad or if it was the Yasuo just looking way too aggressive and like, I'm going to eat you.
But not too aggressive because it worked out.
I mean, early. Absolutely. Let's go over some notes really quick
here.
Yeah, we got some notes, some stats here. Oh, you know what? Had I not looked at this, I will tell you, I would have completely forgotten about that Janna play. Janna. She knew how to play that Janna. That's for sure. And so props goes out to all on the blue side, and props goes out to the purple side. I mean, they did the best with what they had.
They definitely did.
I mean, there comes, when you're playing a game of League of Legends, there comes a point when you're just like, look, this is what we got. What can we do?
Yeah, it's like a little chess match, except you pick your pawns, you pick your rooks, you pick your knights, you pick your queen, your king, you pick your bishops.
You pick everyone.
Yeah.
And they executed perfectly.
Yeah. It was well played.
And smells like disaster for the purple team. If you know what I mean.
No, that's just me.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and step away from this then before it gets way out of hand. So, for the first time, how do you think, assess your time here on the Bronze League Association here, Pete? How do you think you did?
I just watched.
That's all that anyone can do? Because that's how it's set up.
That's how it works.
So I'm thinking that's all you can do. I will say this.
We haven't really been using our notes too much.
Well, but the notes, I memorized them. I memorized them in my head.
Okay, go on.
So all I'm going to say is GG.
WP. WB.
Thanks for watching, right? Back up to you, Face.
Thanks, George and Pete, for sending that back over. Know that I had a great time here. How about you,
I had a
Lenny?
great time. I love George and Pete. They're my best mates.
All right, well, on that note, I'm Face.
And I'm Lenny. 4 fingers.
We'll see you later.
And we're out.